Warning, the views and beliefs in the following program does not reflect the views of Boom Broadcasting. We give full creative control to our creators and do not believe in cancel culture. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Nightcap. It's Saturday night's Nightcap. Viewer discretion is highly advised.
Live from the MOWM studio, Boom Broadcasting presents The Nightcap. And your host of The Nightcap, mouthing off with Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nightcap here on Boom Broadcasting, hosted by yours truly. It's me, yes, ladies and gentlemen. It's mouthing off with Mike here, and it feels like it has been an eternity since I have been here on Boom Broadcasting with a Nightcap covering professional wrestling, and it really feels like it has been. And of course, I had to call up my main man, good brother. He is 1/4 of 4 sides of the ring, and as you saw me tweet earlier, he is the professor of hate University. Dare I say the dean at this point of Hate University. That's my main man, Chano Hayes. What's going on tonight, man?
Yeah, what's going on? Thank you for having me. Listen, man, I thought I had Dean on lock, but NetRam this week was on 1,000, man.
Listen,
he
I
was
saw
on.
this week's episode, man. He's passionate. I don't understand why social media wants to test this man. They be testing.
I don't blame him. No, I don't blame the IWC. Fire his ass gladly.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely not. We're
get him. Get this man.
Nah.
He still talk about Jeff Jarrett winning the world championship at All In. Please get him.
He's talking about he wants Jeff Jarrett to win the
AEW world title. Yes, at All In.
No. Listen, but to the
my
point,
man's delusional.
You guys had a great episode this week. Very entertaining, ladies and gentlemen. Go check it out here. 4 Sides of the Ring.
Yeah, with the return of the Zombie King.
The Zombie King made his triumphant return. It's great to see that, man. I know he's wrestling here coming up in a couple weeks, correct? He's got a match.
Yes, March 8th. March 8th from somewhere in New York. As soon as I get the info, I asked him for the information earlier. He still hasn't hit me back. But yes, his first return match back is because he had an arm surgery, something with his bicep, something happened. But he will be wrestling soon. We will be filming his progress back into the ring since this is his first match back in like over maybe 6-7 months.
Oh shit. Hell yeah.
So we're gonna try to recap everything to see how he's feeling going into his first match. It should be fun, man. It should be trying to get everybody out there.
Oh, let's you gotta send me some dates. Let's see what we can make happen. Of course, 4 Sides of the Ring showing love to one of their sides here. The Ultimate Tag Team combo. We've got Tommaso Chano and Mike Rhodes. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's one for the record books. What a tag team. This tag team here. Man. We're gonna talk a little bit about Saturday night's main event here, the second installment into Saturday night's main event. I believe we're going to have 2 more of these for the rest of this year. I think they said 4 total, if I remember correctly, Chano.
It'll be 3. December was the first one for last year. Was the only one for last year. Now we got January, April, August, and then December again, I'm assuming.
Tentatively. Okay. Tentatively. All right. Tentatively. Nevertheless, we're in San Antonio here tonight, Chano. We got 4 matches, 1 contract signing. And before we start breaking down every match individually and every segment here, total picture here tonight, Saturday night's main event, I'm going to be honest. There were some ups, there were some downs, but it just didn't hit the same as maybe the first version. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, they loaded the first one. This one was treated like a Saudi house show. You know what I mean? It was there's not really much to it. You had Nia who she had a championship rematch against Tiffany, especially the Money in the Bank cash in. You know what I mean? She said, you know what? After Blondie, I want Rhea Ripley. And then, she got Rhea. On top of that, you had Jay versus Gunther. Yeah, it was weird, man. It was weird because we have the Royal Rumble next week, and you don't even have really like any matches for the Royal Rumble next week. I felt like Braun and Jacob could have won on a SmackDown main event, but they they made it to Saturday Night main event. You have Sheamus and Braun, who's been AWOL for a little while. It's a house show. It's a glorified house show. Was it so? Naturally, I'm a pessimist when it comes to watching wrestling. I'm the professor at Hate You for a reason. You know what I mean?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I told
So
you.
I came into this with a clear mind. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna enjoy it for what it is. I'm not gonna expect much out of it, and I enjoyed myself. It was a good card if you watched it with zero expectations.
Valid. I feel like if you're just kind of casually clicking through the old channels here and you see on NBC there's some wrestling on, you're gonna tune in, you're gonna watch it. Shout out to our good friend Kayfabe Keith San Antonio. Zach said he agreed this installment felt flat. I feel like Braun and Sheamus should have let off. Yeah, I think that's a hot take. I like that. I think that would have been a good match.
I think it was right where it needed to. It was the best match that happened.
That's fair.
Well, the ending portion of it, you know what I mean? You would have had that start off hot, and the rest of it was flat. You know what I mean?
No title changes here tonight, and they were advertising a lot about the fact that there's only been a certain amount of title changes in history, which I thought maybe we would have saw the IC title swap here.
Yeah, I mean, if not here, then when? You've been cuckolding Sheamus for the IC title for about a year and a half now.
Got this man in the hotel room.
Bro, he's sitting in the chair watching everybody win the strap. You know what I mean? He saw Jey Uso won the strap for like 18 days. Bro, he saw Logan. No, who else was Gunther, Sami Zayn, Braun
Breaker twice,
Jey Uso. My man's can't beat anybody for this Intercontinental Championship. At this point, I just want him like, you know what, Gunther, it's just not meant for you, buddy. You should have won it early in your career when you was that guy. Because now I'm just
Sheamus. You mean Sheamus? My man said Gunther.
Yeah, it's my fault. Both pasty big individuals. You know what I mean?
Both pasty Europeans.
But yeah, Sheamus, it's not in your cards, bro. They're cuckolding him. I swear to God, bro. It's like I just want him to stop. At this point, I just want him to win the strap, so this way he could say he did it and it's over with. Every single time, like every time, Mike, every single time there's a new Intercontinental Champion, I'm like, here comes Sheamus. You know what I mean? He's not even fighting for other championships. He's not doing anything else. Bro, he's fighting Ludwig Kaiser and whoever the Intercontinental Champion is. That's his rotation.
Oh, and Pete Dunne, of course, too, right?
And Pete Dunne, bro. Other Europeans and the Intercontinental, just in general. He's fighting other Europeans and fighting for the strap. That's all my man's is doing.
I'm crying, bro.
Bro, Drew McIntyre, burgers on burgers on burgers. Logan, my boy.
What's good? Welcome back to the Nightcap. Keith said, give the strap to fella.
You might as well.
Give that bottle of glue like above the belt. Maybe he will wear pants when he has it and not the trunks. Nah, shame.
He's not wrong.
The fella
Bro, it's bad. Yo, it's bad, man. You're not gonna sit there with straight face and tell me they're not cuckolding him with the Intercontinental Championship. It's terrible.
I'm in my ribs, bro. I'm gonna crack one here. I'm crying. All right, bro, so I guess big takeaway here tonight. I feel like we're just gonna hop over to it while we're on this. So second match of the night was Braun Breaker and Sheamus for the IC title. And clearly Chano has some very, very, very passionate thoughts. Sheamus, in his words, these are not mine. Remember, listen, I read the fucking disclaimer before the show. We do not believe in cancel culture. Please don't come for us like you've been coming for everybody else on the IWC this week. Look, it's not me. I'm not asking for any free tickets. I'm not making any rumors and innuendos or nothing. So Chano, so Sheamus getting cuckolded here, not winning the IC title. What did you think about this match tonight between Breaker and Sheamus while we're on this subject?
It was a good match for what it was. You know what I mean? I never believed Sheamus is going to win the championship because he showed me he just can't win it. So, plus it's Braun. And Braun is great. He has great booking behind him. Braun is phenomenal talent. I would say Sheamus is a phenomenal talent, but he's 46 years old. And you guys, I think it's well documented that people know how I feel about wrestlers over the age of 45.
Yeah, Chano is also
So
ageist.
I'm ageist as hell. The moment you listen, if they're not coming after Nitram, then I'm good.
Nitram, if anything, Nitram was in the right. People complaining about Brian Keith selling the chop of a small child is so lame. How are you gonna let the kids have fun? It's all wrestling's for the kids.
That's the one thing Nitram has been right about, and since we started recording 4 Sides of the Ring.
Just I'll stand right next to him, 10 toes down in that regard, that he is 100% accurate.
But that's the only thing. But other than that, it was a good match. For a minute there, I thought Sheamus had the championship because I thought the ref's hand was getting awfully close to that mat. As Jesse Ventura says, he was like, that was 3. He's like, if you're the ref and you call a call, you got to stick to the call.
I love
which
Jesse
isn't true.
Calling out those wrestling tropes. Just call them out.
Jesse's the best part about Saturday Night Main Event. I promise you.
Honestly, 100%.
I wish he was a regular commentator week in and week out on both shows. Actually, could we put Jesse on all wrestling TV? Sunday through Sunday.
I don't think Corey Graves would be too happy about that one.
Corey's a big boy. He'll be fine eventually. Bro, like Jesse is great. Like he's a real heel commentator. I feel like these commentators are trying to be tweeners, and I don't like it. Pat McAfee's supposed to be the heel loving guy, and he's still cussing out Dom Mysterio. That make it make sense.
Fair. Listen, I'll be honest, man. I've been seeing a lot of subsection here on social media talking about how they're over Braun Breaker. They want him to drop the IC title. I felt that just because they advertised about a title change, I thought if there was any title that was going to change tonight, I had a feeling it was going to be this one. Now, part of me wanted to believe Jay was going to have the title and win the world title tonight, but we'll get into it in a few. But I thought Sheamus was going to do it tonight. As referenced on commentary by Michael Cole, in the same place he won the WWE Championship back in 2009 it was, 2010, I guess. Like same place, Jesse Ventura on the commentary call for when Sheamus won it the first time too was another crazy. Like I thought the stars were aligned here for Sheamus, but I guess not.
It's kind of weird because now you kind of have your champions going into Mania season, right? And you're kind of wondering what's the placement for everybody else and what's the match for everybody else. So we'll talk about Jey Uso in a little while, but what is Sheamus is a big star in the company. What is Sheamus' plans for the Intercontinental Championship? Is he going to have another title match where he finally wins it? You know what I mean? Who's Braun facing?
I think it's Mania. It's Mania. Sheamus got to win the strap at Mania. Braun, I don't know where you go from Braun here. Absolutely no clue.
You know what it is? I was talking about this earlier. I feel like all of the champions in WWE right now, but actually all of wrestling, kind of just blow at the moment. You know what I mean? This outside of like Chelsea, because Chelsea is a star and doesn't matter what Chelsea does.
Obviously, I'm a Cody fan, so I'm cool with Cody.
The El Presidente of the Cody fan club. Oh my
God, here we go. I'm certainly not. There's far bigger Cody Rhodes fans, bro. Their whole house is decked out in Cody Rhodes merch.
I love how you tell me this, but you just showed me the live size figure of Cody Rhodes and wax figure that you have that just came in earlier in the week. You just showed me this before we started recording. He was like, "Chance, look at this."
You think there's a budget for that in the expenses? Absolutely not. There's no life size wax.
There's no budget in it.
Madame Tussauds wax museum. And
I'm telling you, Mike Davis is gonna look at the bill. He's like, "Yo, Mike, what is this?" He's like, "But I like
Mike Davis was over at AML tonight watching JBL hit a clothesline from hell." So listen, that rhymes. So I'm not a rapper, but hell, that was a good line right there.
I'm not a rapper. Nah, but so it's like all the champions kind of just blow at the moment. Cody is in this weird vortex that like it's weird because he's having reigns as if it's the beginning of his championship reign. So I really think we might see Cody Rhodes for 2 years as WWE champion. Because I don't
possibly
they haven't this KO story is the first one they cooked up, and we're almost a year into his story into his run as champion. So it's Cody's starting to scare me because I'm not enjoying his reign.
Well, they're starting to shift to more people over there, as we saw.
Yes, Damian Priest,
The Miz, the Wyatt
Cody
Six.
versus Cody versus The Miz does not move me at all.
I listen. It moves me. I'm a Miz guy. I'm with Nitram on that one. You gotta show love to the Miz, man. But nevertheless,
So then outside of Cody, you have Gunther. Gunther's completely lost me. I said when Gunther won the championship, I felt like it was too soon for him. He did not build an identity outside of the championship to be sustainable. Because he went from the Intercontinental Championship, little time off, King of the Ring, little time off, SummerSlam Championship, and here we are.
Well, yeah, I mean, you also got to think he went from NXT UK to NXT to Intercontinental to World
King of the Ring.
Heavyweight.
Yeah, King of the Ring,
World
and
Heavyweight.
then
And
right?
you heard Michael Cole say 80% of his career in WWE he's held the title.
Listen, it's a great stat. It's a great stat, but it sucks.
It is an incredible stat, but it's like also at the same time, it's like I want to have a reason. Like I don't know, like babyface Gunther doesn't move me, but I'm saying like, let's see him kind of work to the top again. I feel like he's been at the top, unless that's just the echelon that they're trying to provide here in the character detail for Gunther, where it's like, he's always gonna be at the top because he's excellence or whatever, European excellence or whatever. But like, there's got to be a point where he's gonna have to like work from the behind and go to the title eventually, like not just constantly be in that conversation.
You bring up a good point because there's going to come a time when he's not champion and he has to figure out his identity without the championship. Like that was my number one issue with Rhea. Who is Rhea without this world championship? Because a lot of the time when she started the Judgment Day, there were rumors, maybe true, maybe not, that she was not clear to compete, and that's why she wasn't having a lot of matches. Because she had a concussion from one of her matches. I don't know. Maybe true, maybe not.
Yeah.
Then she won the Rumble. Then from straight rocket, you know what I mean, to the point where consecutive matches would live, and to the point where we didn't even want Liv to get a championship rematch because we're just over the feud. Who's Rhea without the strap? Who's Gunther without the strap? At some point, you need to show that you're sustainable without a championship, and that you can stay at that main event level without a championship. Look at Drew McIntyre at the moment.
Yeah,
hated him. He was a babyface, but now he's a heel. Good, and he's killing it. Seth is obviously one of those guys. He doesn't need a championship to be in the main event. Because Punk either. We're gonna see what Roman looks like without the championship in the main event picture as the tribal chief. But who is Gunther? The same thing, and have this conversation. The same thing with Braun Baker. Who is Braun Baker without the Intercontinental Championship? And you can say the same thing with Shinsuke, because we know who Shinsuke is without the U.S. title.
Yeah,
and right now that title still kind of blows.
Yeah.
So it's WWE's in a weird period right now where none of the champions are great at the moment, like except Chelsea. I repeat that Chelsea's
except Chelsea. All right, let's go ahead and see some of these comments. Forsyth said Nit Ram is the worst kind of superhero. He goes and looks for the trouble instead of letting it come to him. Wow, that's a line. Keith says I'm with Mr. Graves. All right. They should have given Joe the night and let Corey work. I think Joe.
Joe's great.
Main event.
Bro, yeah, Joe's great. I mean, you're not gonna get me to turn on Joe. Nah. Corey Graves is a big boy.
Now listen, I'll be real. Joe being a little biased towards Texas in that ASU Texas college football playoff match at the beginning had me a little upset. And then at the end there, when ASU was giving Texas a run for their money, we were about to pull it out, and then we failed. Joe was a Sun Devil, an honorary Sun Devil for the last 5 minutes there. He was in, man. So I got nothing but love for Joe, man, and Corey. I love both of those guys.
You gotta be. Listen, it sucks, but it's part of your job field. Honestly, as long as Corey Graves is still employed and able to feed his family and put food on the table and provide, that's all that matters. Career fulfillment is obviously second to that sentiment. So he's a big boy. He will be okay.
All right, I like it. Rick 8-Bit shout out. He said that he's glad that was free TV because he would have wanted his money back. Damn.
1,000%.
Templar Knight said Saturday Night Main Event seems to be a no surprise event. Yeah. Did not allow surprises here. Collision was packed tonight. Yeah, I saw the return of Timeless Tony. I'm a little sad about that. Good Triple H call to show Speed for live stream backstage Royal Rumble spoilers. Oh, very true, Logan. Got to watch out. Speed might be backstage live streaming, spoiling in those surprise entries. Good point. Braun Sheamus, title versus career.
I hope not.
Ooh,
That's very obvious. I don't
that's
like that.
that'd be interesting. I'm sure we could spend another 20 minutes just breaking that down. We got more to talk about. He's building a collection of Cody Rhodes belts. He just got the IWGP US belt yesterday. So shout out to Templar Knight. There you
So,
go. There's a bigger Cody
Mr.
Rhodes fan than I am.
Mr. Templar Knight, do you acknowledge Mike as your Cody Rhodes fandom leader?
There's no leaders, brother. There's no
What
leaders.
do you throw up instead of the ones for Cody Rhodes? Do you throw up like horns because he's a nightmare?
Oh my god.
I acknowledge Cody Rhodes.
I don't know. You just gotta hit the whoa. You just hit the whoa randomly. Whoa. You just hit that shit randomly, middle of the mall. Whoa. And then another Cody Rhodes fan, from across the room. Whoa. They know.
Oh man, you guys just point at each other with your nightmare tattoos on your necks.
Yeah. We go like this right here. Oh, dear Lord. Cody versus Drew would be a good feud. Absolutely, I agree.
It should be.
View. That would be a solid view. Cody Miz sounds great for next Saturday night's main event. Yes, it.
You know why that sounds great? Because the outcome is predictable. Miz is not working out that strap.
Oh shit, calling it out. I love it. Having Nia announce for Rumble last night killed the credibility of her title match. Why are you going to enter the Royal Rumble when you have a planned title match next match? Got to have a contingency plan, Rick. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's thinking 4 steps ahead. She said, all right, if I win the title, great, I'll be out of the Rumble. I'm a champion. Now, if I don't win this title for whatever reason, I got a shot in the Rumble to get a number 1 contendership and a match at WrestleMania. It's all about plan A, B, and C, baby. Contingency.
I will say this. Even Nia knows she wasn't going to be put over Rhea Ripley.
Nobody. Mommy's on top forever. Mommy's holding the title for 8 years. She's breaking what's her name's record. Fabulous Moo's record. Never.
She's never going to shot.
Miz versus Bo at the next Saturday night's main event. Hell yeah. Also, her wearing the blue tonight gave it away. Guess she's still SmackDown. Yeah,
she could be Raw. SmackDown. Well, people on the red brand are unaware to wear blue. What's going on with you guys? You guys are colorists over here? A whole bunch of gangbangers over there on 4 sides of the ring.
Chano, you throw up the egg sucking logo. Damn, Rick. Damn. I don't know how many Cody Rhodes belts do you have. I think you should acknowledge me. Oh, damn, my man's cut a promo on you.
Listen, Templar. I don't know if you missed this, but Mike has a life-size Cody Rhodes wax figure in his house. It's opposite of the kitchen table, so this way they can acknowledge him before they eat their dinner.
No.
And every morning when they wake up before they go to work, they have to listen to the Cody Rhodes theme song, Kingdom, as it was the national anthem. Acknowledge your leader in Mike Rhodes.
One, there is no such figure, but shout out Templar. I'd love to see that collection of belts, my man, and definitely reach out to our good brother over at Championship Culture, Brandon. If you ever need a belt action that
superstar, he made my AEW World Championship.
He made it. He was out there pouring the metal, smelting, blacksmithing it himself, dog. Put the jewels
and the All Atlantic Championship from AEW as well. I don't know if you guys. There we go. Both my belts is from Brandon the Guy because he's simply the guy.
And facts, he actually just did an awesome one for the wrestling club.
He did. It's a really nice belt.
So
it is a really nice belt.
I am pretty sure you interviewed me on Monday.
Marcus, we have an interview on Monday?
I haven't done an interview in a while.
Mike, you have an interview on Monday?
I guess I have an interview for the Cody Rhodes fan club alliance, I guess. I don't know.
I can't wait till the Facebook group pops up and they show your picture.
Let's settle down here.
Number one.
Let's go. Let's go backwards here on the card. Since Chano got into the whole discussion with Sheamus, we're going to start with the first match that actually happened. We're all ass backwards here tonight, but that's okay. That's how we usually do things. It's business as usual. We have the Women's World Championship match kick off Saturday night's main event. Rhea Ripley, Mommy, going up against the Queen. Asterisk next to that because we got to see about Queen gimmick infringement when Charlotte Flair on the way back. But the Queen, Nia Jax here. Chano, Rhea Ripley busting out some moves we've never seen Rhea Ripley do before. A little code red, a little electric chair, a little almost with the Hurricane Rana. What else did she hit in this match, Chano?
Nah, it was a good match. I feel like Nia's putting on the best wrestling of her career at the moment. Since Nia has been back, she has been phenomenal. That first match they had was kind of stinky over there in Aussie,
I
but it
don't
was a
think
good
that
match
match
this
was that
time.
bad. I
It
don't
was
think
it
the
was
Aussie
alright.
match
You know what it was?
Chamber.
It was a combination that it was 9 o'clock in the morning and
It wasn't, dude. That pay
you know
per
what it
view was
was?
not a 9 a.m. or was it?
No, it started at
Yeah,
5. Started at 5 or 6
that shit was. If I remember correctly, I was watching that at like 3 o'clock in the morning my time.
because you're 3 hours behind.
Right.
Bro, you're 3 hours.
Yeah.
You're
Math,
telling me
baby. We're doing a little Steiner math. 2
Mike's
plus
over
2
here
equals 5, baby.
Mike's over here stumbling home from the bar. Like, I want to watch wrestling. And it just happens to be on.
Man, why are you making me sound like I'm a fucking alcoholic over here?
You just sitting next to your Cody Rhodes wax figure on the couch, watching the Elimination Chamber.
Where's the continuity that you said I just got the wax figure? I wouldn't have had the wax figure a year ago.
Well, you broke the first one, so you got the second one. You was hugging him too hard.
Oh, you're stupid as hell, dog. Stupid as hell. It's the Nightcap. We all sipping right now. Hell yeah, Brandy. Throw it up.
I'm sipping that appropriate
sipping
water,
that-
that
That
H2O.
Eagles water, baby. Go Birds. Go
I
beat
don't
the
know about
Commanders
that.
tomorrow.
Jaden Daniels got something for you, buddy.
It ain't happening, baby. Super Bowl runs through Philly. I'm gonna be depressed. I'm gonna be depressed if we don't win tomorrow. It's gonna be a bad day. It's gonna be a bad week. Go Birds. Gotta get the nightmare tattoo, but in the Italian colors. I already have an American traditional. Go Birds. Go Birds. I already got an American traditional Italian flag tattoo here on my shoulder, so you can't have too many Italian flags on you.
Oh, that's crazy. I think one is just the right amount, to be honest.
I think one is perfect at the end of the day. I'm not getting it on my neck either. Nevertheless,
You should not 1,000%. Right in the
1,000%
same
job
spot.
job killer. Never get a job again. Never. I really have to put my all into this content creation ish. Be in the trenches here. What were we talking about?
Rhea and Nia.
Oh yeah, that's right. Rhea and Nia.
No, it was a good match. It was a solid match. Rhea really pulled out things from her bag, which is cool. I'm still not a big Rhea person, mostly because I know this title reign is really long as hell, and her first one wasn't great. So I kind of have no expectations for this one. It kind of makes me wonder what was the original plan for her in the first place. You know what I mean? Like if she never got hurt, how was she dropping the strap? How was she doing anything? So, I want to see who her Mania opponent is. I hope the rumors are true, and I hope it's Bianca. That'd be a fire Mania.
They better get there, man. They better figure it out how we're getting there.
It's either to me it's either Bianca or Bayley, because Rhea has beaten two of the 4 horsewomen at Mania so far. So next she's missing Bayley, and then she can circle back to Mercedes in what 5-6 years. If Mercedes ever decides to double
Rhea.
back,
Oh, you're talking Rhea.
Yeah, I'm talking Rhea.
So I was like, well, Bianca beat Bayley. Bianca beat Becky. Bianca beat Charlotte. Bianca beat Sasha. So I was like, Bianca's done it. But I was like, you talking Rhea? Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. To me, it's either I don't see the EO thing.
EO versus Rhea. I know that was teased. Yeah, I don't know, man. Women's Rumble is going to be an interesting one to do my predictions on next week, because I don't know.
I think Charlotte. I think Charlotte.
What, did she become a 2-time Rumble winner?
I mean, Nepo baby, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. I don't know if there's any.
It's Charlotte or Bianca. I don't think there's no curveballs.
I'm pretty sure. I think was it Rick 8-Bit who said it a couple weeks ago? I don't remember who it was, man. And if I am putting the credit out there. I just don't know who. I can't remember. My brain is shot. Somebody had said that somebody proposed an idea of having Jordan Grace win a Rumble this year, and I think that'd be a great decision.
Nah, I think they're gonna have her on TNA, on not TNA, NXT for a little bit.
You don't need to. You've had her pop up a few times in the Rumble. People are familiar with her now.
Yeah, for the Rumble, yeah, but she hasn't done anything main roster. So to have her jump to main roster and win the Rumble, it's a lot to ask. It's a big ask.
I mean, but let's be real. If you're gonna have if Jordan signing with WWE, man, what a great way to pop you right into the thick of it, man. You know she's a future world champ. So like, let's just get to the ground running here and put up a Muscle Mommy main event marquee match at WrestleMania.
It's possible. I don't see it. I mean, if it happens, I'm like, okay, I'll be like, cool, but I just don't see it personally.
I respect it. Nitram, Roxanne to win.
My man's created a YouTube page that's a comment on the Nightcap. We love that.
Love it. That's our boy right there. But it's not on your neck, Mike Reed.
That's crazy. The Mike Raheem.
They're gonna get me fucking there. You're gonna get me cooked, bro. You're gonna get me cooked out here.
Oh man, listen. As long as there's no skeletons in your closet in blackface, you'll be fine, Mike.
No, definitely not. Definitely not that. Absolutely not. I think the only time I ever threw on some makeup was when I was a vampire for Halloween. You know, little pale, little extra pale. That's about it. Bianca Belair not yet beaten Mercedes Moné. Well, Logan, Bianca Belair did beat Sasha Banks at WrestleMania.
At Mania.
So it counts. It counts. Overall solid match. Mommy, Rhea Ripley still on top. Let's see where the hell we go next year. Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, contract signing with the Heartbreak Kid, San Antonio's own, the WrestleMania, Mr. WrestleMania himself, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, ladies and gentlemen. And we got, what's funny is I had these preloaded and I never once put them fucking up. Never once. There you go. Now we get it. There it is. That's how where I'm at today. Kevin Owens coming out, Hall of Fame upper echelon t-shirt collection. Last night rocking Naomi's t-shirt against Jimmy Uso was diabolical. Tonight, recreating the Terry Funk Dusty Sucks Eggs shirt for Cody. Cody sucks eggs. Man, Kevin Owens is on another level, Chano. Talk to the people. He's going to your school of hate. He's going to hate you.
He's actually one of the professors here. He teaches a class full time. He teaches full time here. He's also the dean of ethics. He's also the dean of ethics over here. So we love having him around. Nah, KO's great. Like you said it. KO has probably the best t-shirt game in all of wrestling. It's the Canadian Dream, son of a
IT analyst.
Bro, he's great. Honestly, I'm at the point where I'm a known Cody hater. But I would really love KO winning the strap next week.
That's crazy.
And it's funny because
but
it's not, bro. It's Cody Rhodes. He's a savior. Come on. It was great because KO was just talking that smack, and then Shawn was like, "You sound jealous." I'm like, "Shawn, go back to your corner somewhere. Go back to NXT, buddy." I'm like, mind your business.
Go back to NXT. Keep cooking over there, please, Chef Michaels.
Mind your business. And then he tried to get hit with the power driver. I was like, "Oh, KO's a wild man."
I thought it was going down, man. I thought that was it. I was finished.
This one, this you know how I'm so down bad at just being a hater. I was like, do it. I was like, do it. Take Michaels out forever.
They were talking about on social media on the timeline. They were like, I wanted HBK to get hit with that pile driver for booking that Nikita Lyons Ashante storyline. That's what they said. Not me, not I. I love me some Shawn Michaels. I would love for him to take over the women's booking on the main roster,
in general,
to be honest.
Yeah, in a general aspect. But nah, I really thought I just wanted him to get a hit with a power driver just for the love of the game. You know what I mean?
Just to feel alive again.
Just to feel alive.
I mean, that Sweet Chin music. Still got it.
He tuned up the band.
Tuned it up.
I will say this: you hit KO with the super kick, but you leave Eddie Thorpe to do whatever he wants on NXT.
I see
That's an interesting
pushing down
choice.
Ava. The Rock didn't even whoop his ass when he was down there. He was too drunk
Nobody.
off the Terramana.
Yo, what kind of blackmail does Eddie Thorpe have on you guys at NXT that nobody's allowed to touch him?
He slipped them manila envelopes right under the door and they started shaking in their boots, baby. Said, I got the private eye. I'm watching he's the real
Bro.
NXT anonymous.
I can't wait till that storyline finally comes to fruition there and they
Holy
reveal who it
shit.
was the whole entire time.
It was me all along. It's gonna be Shawn Michaels taking on
I'm like, how your old ass sneaking around NXT to get all these fucking videos and shit?
on them bad knees too, dog.
Exactly. Bad back, bad neck, bad everything.
He got stiff when he hit the pose. He kind of had
did. Bro, he hasn't done it in a
bit.
while. I'm not gonna hold you. I was kind of disappointed that Shawn Michaels didn't come out in leather chaps and chainmail.
Dog, you really want to see a 60-something-year-old man in leather chaps and chainmail?
Bro, stop it. He was 45 years old and we're still singing he's a sexy boy. You know what I mean? That's still his theme song.
Just a sexy boy.
He didn't change it. He didn't change it for anything.
Boy
Exactly.
toy.
He didn't change it to an elderly man's theme song. No, he got the same theme song. Come out in the leather chaps and a chainmail and hit that pose for your goddamn pyro.
Them assless chaps on, boy. We're in San Antonio.
I don't know about assless chaps because that's just diabolical. Nobody want to see no 60-year-old cheeks. You know, you know what I mean? Shawn Michaels got no weight on him either. Just his boaty ass. Nobody trying to do that. You're trying to scar the children in the crowd for the rest of their life. Yo, imagine you go to a show, you see old man cheeks. Like, my eyes.
I saw Mike Tyson's cheeks this summer. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but Tyson got some weight on him. You know what I mean? So it's not as traumatizing.
Tyson's got the dump. Yeah, no worries.
Fucking Shawn's a small guy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
Fuck.
So you gotta protect the elderly. I don't know, Mike.
My God.
Yeah, we gotta protect the elderly around you. You over here asking for assless chaps for Shawn Michaels.
His chaps were always assless. They were always cut up there, dude.
They weren't cut. They had pockets in the back.
They did not have pockets. Go back and look at Shawn Michaels' gear, bro.
I'll tell you.
He had his pants on, and the chaps over it were assless.
I'll tell you what though. If they were assless, I've never noticed. And I question you for noticing Shawn Michaels' ass for all those years of wrestling. Mike was tuned in. He was watching Raw for different reasons.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Man. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah,
you turned up the hate tonight.
Listen, Cody's Cody.
They were indeed assless chaps. There it is.
Listen, we watching wrestling for two different things, them boys. My boys were super locked in during Shawn Michaels segments in matches. Listen, we accept it. Love is love. I don't judge. I support. I'm an ally.
God damn. Fucking with tears in my eyes. Nah, dog. I was locked in on ECW's Tuesday nights on Sci-Fi Network. If you know, you know.
Nah, but Cody's great. I mean, Cody's Cody. I'm at the point where I have no choice but to tolerate him for the next year and a half as my WWE champion. So it is what it is.
Yeah, you're pulling out the bionic elbow next week.
Oh, that'd be so fire.
He's gotta.
I hope he does. I hope he wins.
I'd like to see Asuka back too. I love me the Empress. I know the founder got that sick ass tattoo.
He did. That's actually his first tattoo.
Going astray. This is whack. Chano out here fucking shoot from the hip, bro. He's not even aiming. He's just shooting.
Nah,
he's just shooting to shoot.
If it hits, it hits.
If it hits, it hits. Bianca Belair beating Sasha Banks WWE version, but Bianca Belair beating Mercedes Moné and New Japan Pro Wrestling version. I got you, Logan. I was trying to try to pronounce it as one word. New Japan. New Japan. New Japan. No, this is the Nightcap. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. Listen, this is the Nightcap.
Yeah. Oh man.
What other fucking streamers are hitting you with stupid SpongeBob references?
Listen,
getting absolutely destroyed over assless chaps, and sure as enough might maybe get canceled at some point. You know, there's no better entertainment than this. This is free.
Bro, this is me and Mike at the Nightcap. Last time we had a third, so he wasn't able to get as reckless as we wanted. And the time before that, there was 4 of us. So I had to be civil for the company. But me and Mike show one brain cell when it's just me and him. So you know what I mean? We went into cucking the first cuckolding in the first 10 minutes of the show. Sheamus is getting cucked by the Intercontinental Championship, and nobody can tell me otherwise.
Nah, he is. He really.
You know what I mean? Even when Sheamus wins the strap, the Intercontinental Championship is still going to be looking at other people. You know what I mean? Listen, you know, WWE. I know I said I wanted to be security guard, but let me and Mike do the hosting.
Oh, please listen. If you listen, hear me out. I'm going to sound like our boy Big Daddy Mark here. I show speed, but not us. But not us. But not us. But not the two unknown YouTube podcasters with their couple hundred subscribers. You guys didn't invite.
We gotta combine. We gotta combine 400 subscribers on YouTube. Combine 400. Our fans want to see us. I mean, if you guys want to see us, that's cool too. We love you guys. Well, you know, we're not that big.
We're not. We love it. Beat the piss out of it, dog. Cause what?
You know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna host it outside of a Dave & Buster's.
Facts. So call up our local Dave & Buster's. We're hosting the watch party. We'll host the watch party for the watch party for the pre-show. Don't worry, we got you.
We have a little DJ booth. None of us know how to mix, so we're just gonna have one song. It's the Blue Man song. Blue da dee dee da 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 dee da. I loop for 4 hours.
4-hour loop. Listen, if you're not familiar with Chano and I's game, then welcome to the trenches of real late night entertainment. They wish they could do this on syndicated cable TV. They can't do it anymore, but we can here on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. And I will be fined heavily by the president, Michael Davis, when he gets out of his wrestling show. We will be fined.
Oh, Mike Davis has sent me 3 fines, and I just keep handing them to Marcus.
Come on, founder, take care of it. Deal with the press for me. We gotta go on strike. We gotta get a union going. We're gonna fucking start a union. Call up Jesse the Body. Tell him we want to start a wrestling podcasters union.
Don't say the U word too loud. We out here picking in.
Mark is gonna start calling up.
Yeah. Shut that shit down.
Listen, if you're seeing me outside of a Dave & Buster's and assless chap singing Bop by Hanson, please check me into a facility. Please take care of me. Please help us. Extend a helping hand if you see
I know what Mike is getting for Christmas this year.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, fucking. Nah, net RAM was honestly 1,000. So basically, we said, should Kenny Omega ever come to WWE? And he's like, yeah, why not? For the giggles and for the notoriety to say that he did WWE. And NetRam just on 1,000. Why would he ever do that? It's like, then he said, it's like if Marcus left you guys for the wrestling realm. Would you guys be mad at him? I'm like, no, I'd be happy for him. You know what I mean? Love Marcus.
Marcus is leaving for the wrestling realm?
No. He was just like, it was a hypothetical. It was a rhetorical thing. Like, it's like, oh, what if he left? And I was like, you'd be happy for him? He's like, an EVP can't leave. I'm like, one already did. He doesn't count. What do you mean he doesn't count? Bro, you fucking.
Damn, all right, we're scouting. We're drafting now. We're gonna get the talent pools agency. Boom Broadcasting is looking for new on-air talent. Maybe we got to start poaching from four sides.
Hey, listen.
WCW style, baby.
I bite ankles, okay? you leave Marcus where he's at.
I bite ankles. This
I
fucking
bite ankles. I don't know
Oh,
what I don't know what the president.
No. Oh shit.
You know, oh man, who's drunk on the YouTube channel right now? Who's drunk on the YouTube channel?
Yeehaw is all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna tell you it's time for my favorite segment here of the night, ladies and gentlemen, on the Nightcap. It is time to discuss a match between two big meaty men bumping meat with Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman. We got the werewolf versus the monster of all monsters. I don't know about them knees anymore. Them knees are looking a little weak. Little mom spaghetti action on Braun Strowman here tonight.
You know why? His leg is like 30%, like 30 to 40% paralyzed on one leg.
No fucking way.
Yeah, no, real shit. He has some paralysis in his leg.
Oh,
I was reading that story from Fightful a couple months ago. I don't know if they're accurate anymore, but that's what I read.
As long as you're reading it from Fightful and not
yeah, Ibu directly. I saw from Air Gold. No. I saw from.
There's about to be some fucking red dots on our heads here soon with the IWC if we keep talking shit.
They said all viewership is good viewership. Yeah, we start getting cussed out on YouTube. me and Mike is fighting back to back in the middle of a fucking arena, just swinging out our way.
Just a couple fucking broomsticks, just throwing shots.
Yeah, man. But Braun, from what I've read, and listen, if it's true or not true, don't judge me. But I'm taking it for bump. Hey, yo, Keith. First, Keith wants to bump that meat, and then he wants to looking at Shawn Michaels' asses chap all those years ago. I got some questions, Keith. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm slightly concerned.
We don't question anything. Everybody love anybody. Just love who we want to love. Be who you want to be, baby.
But yeah, Braun is slightly paralyzed in that leg, so he's just a big man doing big boy moves. He hasn't looked great since he came back, so I'm assuming it's true. There's something going on. And honestly, men that big and brolic shouldn't be moving like that anyway.
Nah.
But honestly, this was my match of the night.
Jacob Fatu. I mean, BS bull. Come on, we got the bullshit. No disqualification here. Jacob should just came out and squashed this man. 5-minute squash, really solidify him. Hit a couple of them moonsaults, call it good. We didn't need that. We didn't need the extra gibber jabber.
No. I enjoyed all of it. I enjoyed him flinging the ref out the way. The ref was like, "You're not gonna do that to me. Ring the bell." I'm like, "You ass pussy."
What?
I'm like, "How big of a bitch are you? Why are you calling for the bell? Get in there and fight that man."
Listen, that's your security guard job. You saw those security guards. That's what you got to be getting ready to be taken. Jacob Fatu fucking haymakers.
I would take them gladly because
WWE
You're
taking security, a Jacob Fatu haymaker.
You know why? Because WWE security is the only job where you can be a complete liability and be rewarded for it. I swear to God, you can absolutely suck at your job as WWE security and still get paid for it and be like, "Good job." I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? It's a great job, great benefits. I get to watch wrestling up close. I get to get thrown like a rag doll by the bigger wrestlers. You know what I mean? Sometimes Rhea, if she's trying to get to the other person,
I don't know what you mean.
I'm not gonna. You telling me it's you staring at Braun Strowman? He's trying to get to little ass Rey Mysterio on the other side. You stopping him? No, you're gonna accept your fate. You'll be like, "No, not upon him, Mr. Strowman." And then when he pushes your ass, you just go lay there like, that's crazy. I'm not gonna. You think I'm gonna try to exactly? You think I'm gonna get up and try again? Hell no! I'm same ass on the floor. I mean, I'm paying for it, man. I'm not suing him, man. But dude,
Hefty should have sponsored that match. He's that match 5-star trash. Damn.
Listen, don't talk about my match of the night like that.
That's your match of the night. I mean, match of the night for me, I feel like gotta go to Gunther and Jay. That was a great main event.
How could that be a great main event if you only saw 5 minutes of the match with all those commercials going through?
There was a few commercials, but I mean, we didn't see just 5 minutes. I feel like that's a hyperbole there, bud.
Obviously, but yes, it was like 4 commercials in that fucking match. I was like, what's going on over here? Every single time the match got good, commercial. It's a commercial.
Yeah. Why are we not utilizing picture-in-picture here? What kind of poverty
during the main event? During the main event. You know what I mean? So I like the Jacob Braun thing because Braun has been kind of like untouchable for a while lately. to have Jacob essentially squash him and then body him with 3 moonsaults. Beautiful, Picasso. I like that. It was
Picasso,
great.
I liked it.
You know what I mean? And then Tama Tonga trying to talk reason to this man.
You
And
know,
Jacob's like, nah, I'm doing this shit again. And then the crowd loves chaos so much. Instead of chanting for him at the end, they're like, fall two.
They said one more time, you sickos. There's a man spitting up blood in a ring, just dead. He's out of it. He's out of commission.
I'm not gonna hold.
And you're chanting for him to get another one.
I'm not gonna hold you. My wife was watching that with me, and like Jacob Fatu had a big loogie in his beard.
Oh yeah, he looked like
you know what I mean.
maniac
My
with
wife
that
was like, oh my
loogie.
god, like he's a menace. He's like he's bleeding blood. And I'm like, they're not gonna stop him. I was like, no, do it again. Do it more.
Do it again. Do it again.
My son is looking. He's like, Daddy, he's bleeding. I was like, yeah. He's like, that's not nice. I was like, it's not. But I want another one. Hit him. I'm over here standing up in my house. Yeah, another moonsault.
Yeah, squish him, squash
father.
him, break
Squash
his ribs.
him. It's like he's bleeding.
God.
He'll be all right. He's a big boy.
Y'all saw Braun bite the blood capsule. What blood capsule? I don't know what you're talking about. He was bleeding.
Yeah.
He's bleeding internally. He'll be at a local medical facility tonight getting checked out, and he'll have a crushed larynx, a couple cracked ribs, and a deflated lung.
Braun looked mad stupid. He was biting something in the back. I'm like, okay, weirdo.
That gel is hard to break, dude. Sometimes they're hard to pop into.
You know what? I'd rather it be hard to bite into, and then you just take a chop and you start bleeding from the mouth. You know what I mean? Take a chop to the chest.
Listen, I'll tell you firsthand. Going back to that whole vampire Halloween costume, I had the blood capsule. I tried to bite into it. Now, mind you, I may have had a couple libations. I might not have been, not knowing what the hell I was doing, but it took a couple bites to get that blood flowing. Come dripping down the old beard hairs to the chest hairs. Ladies loved it.
That's good. Listen, you can't be talking about no ladies love that. Like, I'm not. If you go missing, I'm not helping look for the body because I know who did it.
Talk about Halloween, dog. I ain't talking no Nosferatu type beat here.
Listen, that might be a Wednesday for you. I don't know what you do on your free time. So much we don't know about mouthing off of Mike. I just found out you bought your second Cody Rhodes wax statue. You know what I mean?
Son of a.
I'm gonna say it enough times where people actually believe it.
They're gonna believe that shit. They're like, yo, you guys believe this fucking guy's got a Cody Rhodes wax figure in his fucking house?
If you ever post a picture of your living room, I'm photoshopping it with a Cody Rhodes.
I've never posted a picture of my living room. That's it. I don't need people see in my living room. My living room's absolute chaos.
If I ever go visit, take a picture, just post it, be like, look at Mike's house, Cody Rhodes.
Jesus. I mean, I do have the GameStop WWE 2K24 window poster with Cody,
Poster.
Poster.
It's a wax figurine, life size.
Even kayfabe isn't safe when Jacob Fatu is around. This is once again whack.
Listen, man, if you walked into this card with expectations, I can see why you're upset. But if you go into it with a clear mind, not expecting anything whatsoever, I had a great time. My group chat was flaming this card absolutely. I was like, I'm having fun. Because I didn't expect nothing. I didn't expect nothing from this. You know what I mean? I'm not expecting Braun Strowman to put on a five-star clinic in any capacity. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm not expecting 5-star matches from Strowman at all. I mean, I just personally, I thought the way this was going to go breakdown was we were going to get a little back and forth offense, which we did. And then I figured at one point, Jacob would just take control of this match and just decimate him and pin him 1, 2, 3. I get the disqualification because they have to sell the fact that this guy is absolutely unhinged. He's a menace. He's a criminal. They're telling him, you got Michael Cole and Pat telling him, tase the guy, trank gun him. Like, I've never heard them say that about any wrestler. Like, get a taser on him. Like, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna hold you. That's kind of racially problematic as well. I'm not gonna hold you. Jacob's a man of color. Problematic.
I plead the fifth. I'm not getting to that discussion.
Mike's not allowed to have an opinion on it.
Okay, I'm not allowed. That's it. I'm
not. Listen, I feel you. I don't. Like I said, zero expectations. I'm not expecting a clinic out of Braun Strowman. I'm not. But I was excited to see how Jacob Fatu does in a one-on-one match, and I like it. He's a good seller. The man moves
That's
well.
a hell of a promo.
hell of a promo. He's filled, bro. He's a 5'2" player.
He's a 5'2"
Strap
player.
him up. You know what
U.S.
I mean?
title's
Jacob,
coming like that. He's gonna be the U.S. champ
it
those times.
should. If it's not Melo or Andrade, it should be Jacob Fatu, 1,000%.
Yeah, 100%.
The man's a star. But like, bro, that's the thing, right? So I'm a cynic. Wrestling, to me, if wrestling doesn't make sense, I want nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? Because I base all myself off of logic.
Yeah.
So it's like me and Brandy, we clash a lot. He's like, "You're expecting too much from wrestling." I'm like, "Why am I expecting things to be realistic? Just to be logical things?" He's like, just don't expect nothing and you enjoy yourself.
That's
So
supposed to be logical, yeah.
Yeah, so I shut my brain off and I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed it for what it was.
Hey, it was a lot of meat. A lot of meat got slapped here. Shout out to Big E.
Crazy.
It's good shit.
I mean,
but yeah,
no comment.
No comment. That's what he says. No comment. All right, respect. Respect. All right, we made it to the main event here. We got main event Jey Uso in the main event here of Saturday night's main event, going up against the Ring General Gunther. In a match that I thought was very enjoyable, very solid main event. It kind of, I guess, redeemed this show for me personally. They had me, Chano. They had me. They got me. I got out of my seat. I watched as Jey Uso hit the 2 spears and the super kick and the Uso splash, and Gunther kicked out at 2. And I was like, damn, no yeeting tonight on the Nightcap. We are not going to be yeeting all over the place. Unfortunately, Jey Uso once again comes up short in his quest to become world champion. So what now, Chano? What do we do now?
That wasn't one of my things. I wonder what's the plan for Jey Uso at WrestleMania. Because you can't have him go to WrestleMania and do a tag team match with his brother. You know what I mean?
That'd be a huge.
Because that's a step back for that's a step back for Jey. That's a step back for Jimmy, especially since Jimmy's coming to his own as a single star right now too. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, what do you do with Jey? One, I was right there with you. I was like, Gunther's gonna win, but Jey had me believing. You know what I mean? The sit down power bomb, the spear, and then he set everything up. I was like, I stood up. I was like, I believe, and then Gunther picked his ass up, hit him with 2 power bombs, and pinned him. He's
hitting that Rhea Ripley pin, dude. That was crazy.
Yeah, the sexy pin. Yeah,
the sexy pin. That was crazy. It was diabolical. It was diabolical.
Anytime you have another person's feet touch their shoulders, that's just wicked. You know what you're doing.
God damn.
No, it was a good match. I think Jey has come a long way as a single star. I know Nick remember him saying he's a tag team wrestler, but Jey, yes, that is my favorite almost champion. Until he was actually champion, and then the bloodline cost him the strap. But that's neither here nor there. Jey's great. Jey's super over as ever. You know what I mean? He's gonna get singles gold by the end of this year. I don't know when. I don't know how, but it's just gonna happen. I don't know what's the plan for Gunther. I don't know who's taking that belt off him. But I have zero desire.
I thought tonight was the night, Chano. I have been, my angle has been Goldberg, Gunther, retirement match for Goldberg, WrestleMania, Gunther ends Oldberg, turns him to dust right then and there with a chop. But I figured the title had to get off of his shoulders. I figured Jey is the device, transitional champion to Royal Rumble, drops the title to somebody, and then you go from there. Maybe you get Seth Punk world title match, WrestleMania. That's what I figured we could have saw happen here. But where does, like you said,
stay with me. What if they do Seth versus Gunther at Mania? Seth regains the strap. It's not bad. It gives Seth a clear, because I low key got Seth winning the Royal Rumble.
But you got Seth winning the Rumble this year?
I do. I don't see Cena. They promoted Cena for Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, but who cares? He's doing a farewell tour. Of course he's going to show up at a Chamber. I could see Chamber being the spot where he takes on Logan Paul.
I don't want him seeing him wrestling Logan Paul in the first place. You know what I mean? I love Cena, but Cena's way past his actual physical wrestling prime. He's in his true 5 moves of doom. You know what I mean?
you got to find somebody who can carry Cena to the threshold.
Exactly. Logan Paul's a phenomenal wrestler. I'll never take that away from him. But he's not at the stage of his career where he can carry a match. So I don't want that.
He's not. I agree to that sentiment. Rey Mysterio had to carry him. Seth carried him.
Great wrestler, just can't carry a match. And there's nothing wrong with that because he just started this a couple years ago. I'm not going to knock him on it. He's an incredible talent for however long he's been doing this. Natural talent at it too. You know what I mean? If he ever decided to do this full time, he'll go as far as he honestly wanted to.
Yeah, 100%. And he is going to be doing it full time.
He's still going to fight McGregor. He told WWE if they don't want him fighting McGregor to match the money. WWE's not going to cough up. Yeah, WWE TKO is not going to give this man $25 million to stay wrestling on TV.
No.
Even if he says full time, my man's not wrestling on back-to-back Monday Night Raws.
No, that's fair. I mean,
he's not doing it. So it's he's still a part-time wrestler, and it is what it is. Like I said, he's talented, but I don't want to see Logan Paul versus John Cena. I don't care if that's on Logan Paul's bucket list. You should be saving every single one of John Cena's matches for people that need to be genuinely put over and set them up for future success. You could do Dom Mysterio. You could do Seth Rollins. You could do Cody Rhodes. You shouldn't do Roman because they already had their match at SummerSlam a couple years ago.
Yeah,
it is what it is. But you basically have 12 to 15 opponents. What he's doing 30 dates?
Yeah.
So realistically, I don't see him wrestling all 30 dates. So 20. Give him your best 20 opponents to put over for the future of the company and go from there. And I don't see it being Logan Paul.
No.
It shouldn't be Logan Paul.
I mean, I guess time will tell on that. But nevertheless, I don't know, man. Gunther, that path to WrestleMania, I have no idea who's taking on Gunther. I have no idea what this Rumble looks crazy next week. I mean, sure, you guys are going to be breaking it down on your show. I'll be having my Royal Rumble predictions coming out next week too. So it's going to be a wild time. I really thought tonight was going to be the night for main event Jey Uso, but he looked good.
It should have been the night.
The crowd loved him. Shout out to that little kid, dude.
What do you do with Jey Uso?
I mean, you got to. I honestly have no fucking clue, to be honest with you at this point. I've hit a spot where it's like, look, if you don't want to have Gunther drop this world title, I get that. But if you're still going to do Gunther Goldberg, then you need this title drop. I'm telling you, I know this sounds, I keep beating the piss out of this, but there's no reason for Gunther and Goldberg to have that interaction all those months ago if that doesn't mean that's leading to something.
I think they'll do that next time they go to Atlanta. I think the next Saturday night main event is in Atlanta.
I think Goldberg wants one last match, and I feel like if you're gonna do it, they're gonna do it at Mania. That's what I think, and I feel like if they're in Georgia next week, so I would not be surprised if Goldberg confronts Gunther next week
for Elimination Chamber.
Maybe WrestleMania, maybe. I mean, I have a feeling Goldberg comes out, Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, it's so good to be back in my home state. Bop, 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 bop.
There was a rumor that
say you're next, Gunther, and that's it. Like I can see that happening.
There was a rumor that Goldberg was slated to come on Raw's Netflix one of the first episodes for it. So I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't want that as a Mania match. I feel like Mania this year is extremely muddy. Like you don't know what's going on with CM Punk. You don't know what's going on with Roman. I agree with you to the point where I would like to guesstimate where things go on. I feel like every WrestleMania theory at this point is pure fantasy booking. I feel like the only match that we could say that's going to happen at WrestleMania is going to be Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
That'll definitely be on Mania.
I feel like that's one match that's definitely going to happen.
Now, could you get crazy here? Like you brought his name up, Sammy winning the Rumble?
No.
Going after Gunther, winning the title at Mania? Ultimate
Achilles
heel for Gunther. Sammy is Gunther's Achilles heel.
I see Sammy ever wins the championship, but I don't ever see him being on a Mania. I see it being on a pay-per-view or PLE. And he holds it for like 2-3 months. I don't see Sammy having a crazy long reign with the World Heavyweight Championship.
I don't see Sammy holding it long. I just see them giving it to him at some point to give him that title.
Not at a Mania. I really hope that H doesn't stick to his big championships change hands at big four shows: Mania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Rumble. Because he loves those big fours. And I like when wrestling's a little more unpredictable and you're able to drop it on a Monday Night Raw. You know what I mean? Like truly
Kayfabe Pete
catch
says they shouldn't announce any matches but the main events, but let the rest be surprised to everyone. Keith, that would help ticket sales, and you'd probably be able to get WrestleMania tickets for cheaper. But they're gonna tell you every match because they got to sell tickets and they got to put asses in seats.
Wait till they go to that football stadium in Indiana. I think that has like the Big Bend that you can fit like 100K people in there.
Oh yeah.
That's when they're gonna start pandering to the shit out of people, and it's gonna be disgusting.
I mean, them WrestleMania tickets were fucking disgusting this
You're
week.
still going. You're still gonna go.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna buy tickets a day of when they drop to under market price because that's might as well. There's gonna be a reseller who's gonna be stuck with a ton of stock of tickets, and you're just gonna have to wait it out till 30 minutes before the first bell, and you're gonna be sitting there on SeatGeek. Use code MOWM for $20 off your first purchase, and you're gonna be there sitting and getting.
Look at my man knowing how to plug and stride. Good, look at you thrive.
You know what I'm saying? They could call us up. Forget about it. I show speed. What about us?
You know how we're going to WrestleMania? We're commentating.
We're commentating. We're the new commentators.
We're kidnapping.
Sorry, Corey.
We're kidnapping all of them. We're kidnapping every single one of them.
No, time out. Don't say that shit. We'll be on watch list.
We're gonna barricade ourselves in.
Chill.
We're gonna
Don't make me end this. Don't make me end this show. Last question. We're gonna get into it here. Four Sides of the Ring asks, "Who's the final four for you two at the Royal Rumble?" Chano.
Who's running the YouTube page?
I have no idea, but they're cooking tonight. I think it's a combination of the three of them.
They're in their one room sharing a phone.
They're in one room just fucking passing that shit around. Yo, hold on. Yo, it's never has term. Get over here, bro. You're on the computer.
Punk, Roman, Drew, Seth.
Okay. Wow. Interesting. I'm gonna say Cena, Roman.
So yeah, swap Drew for Cena.
Yeah, I gotta go Cena, Roman. This is tough. I'm gonna say Punk, Rollins.
I agree with you.
Rick Apit said Cena, Rock, Roman, Punk. Oh shit! Number 31, Mr. The Rock.
Nah, I don't like Rock coming in. If Rock actually shows up, then yes, Rock will be final four. But if Rock's not there, I still got Seth being in the final four spot. I saw a theory that somebody said that Paul Heyman's gonna pull Roman Reigns' feet to hit the floor to set up Roman and Punk at Mania.
Wow. Okay, that'd be something. That'd be quite something. I mean, I still figured we were gonna get Seth and Punk at Mania for part 2, but I guess not.
I feel like Punk really wants the main event.
Yeah. I feel like
and as good as Seth is, he's not. So
then what? Punk wins the Rumble and goes after Gunther?
Oh, that's disgusting. But probably
Punk Gunther.
Man of the people.
Let's do a Four Sides Boom Broadcasting watch party at the penthouse of Caesar Palace. Mike and Chano use their credit cards first, then they pay the rest off. Then the rest pay it off. Yeah, okay, all right. I gotta, in the words of our good sister from Black Masses and Constellations, I got a beachfront property I could sell you in North Dakota. That's such a great line, dude. I don't know where she picked that up from, but that every time when she said that to me, the one day on the stream, I was like, put that in the back of my head. That's a good one.
Dude, joke's on her because I think there is actually beachfronts out there. So
nah,
man-made beaches.
Nah, don't count. They're landlocked, dog.
Nah, don't listen. Count. I'll tell you what, Marcus, we use your credit card.
Yeah.
And then we'll figure it out. You know what I mean?
Listen, yeah, you guys, you put it on your credit card.
You know
We'll
what? Because
figure it out.
you know what? Me and Mike
Venmo, Zelle.
me and Mike will handle the deposit. We're gonna put a deposit of $20 each, and then you guys figure it out. We'll do that for you guys.
Yeah, we could do that. We'll make it work. Listen, you know what I'm saying? Man, it has been absolutely awesome hanging out with Chano here tonight. I hope you guys had a great time listening to the absolute shenanigans, chaos. I don't know
I
what
mean,
else to label these episodes. I'm gonna have to probably start putting a TVMA rating here on when Chano and me get together because it gets spicy here on the Nightcap. But it's a Nightcap for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. Chano, tell the people where they can find you. Tell the people what Four Sides of the Ring's got cooking over the next couple weeks.
Shit. I think remember Zombie maxed it out. He did max it out. That's mad funny. What do we got going on? 3 count trivia is coming back eventually, as I've been told.
Uh-oh.
As I've been told. That's not my department of Four Sides of the Ring. So that's coming back soon. Zombie King is back in the podcast. He's wrestling March 8th in an undisclosed location in New York. When I get that, when I get that information, I'll
in an undisclosed
I'll
location in one of the 5 boroughs of New York.
It's invite only. So I'm inviting everybody here.
There you go. If you're on the East Coast, baby, you better go see the Zombie King.
It's a good. ECPW is always a good promotion. It's a good time. They let us kind of do the commentating at ECPW, and if they didn't, now you know we're commentating. Well, I'm commentating. And he'll be like, "Chance, what are you going to talk about?" Well, I'm gonna learn everybody's names 15 minutes before the show, and I'm gonna make it happen. I'm trying to make it happen. You can find us on Twitter at 4SIDSOTR. You can find us on MySpace at 4 Sides of the Ring. You can find me on Twitter at Chanko, CHANCKO_. And for the love of God, guys, if you find me on Instagram, do not send me requests. I'm gonna decline that shit. if I have not met you in person, do not request me on Instagram. It's cute, it's fun, but no, I'll be posting pictures of my son, and honestly, I just don't know y'all like that. So send me friend requests. If I met you in person, you can do it. If I have not met you in person, don't. And also, if you deal with me and Mike when we get together for the Nightcap and deal with us when we share a single brain cell, I salute you, because every episode has progressively gotten worse. We went from talking about dirty needles to Sheamus getting cuckolded by the Intercontinental Championship, Mike being memorized by Shawn Michaels' assless chaps, his wax figure that he has in his living room.
Oh my God.
He has the wax figure, guys. Do not let you.
There is no wax figures. Don't believe everything you hear on the internet.
Pictures
of
one
proof,
lesson. Mike.
Pictures
of proof.
Pictures of what?
You see,
I ain't sitting in my fucking living room.
Stalemate. And if he does send a picture of his living room, he moves it to the bedroom.
My man just wants a tour of my house. He knows where he can find things.
Listen, I gotta stake out the corner I'm gonna stay at when I visit you.
Yeah, exactly. We got a nice little pull-out couch here for you, nice and cozy. You know, it's where the live studio audience hangs out for the Nightcap. You know, because the Nightcap is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Of course. What's the country that you were number 1 in?
Dude, I was number 1 in Denmark for a stretch there.
In Denmark, well, so in 2025, Mike didn't know how to tell you guys. He's gonna be doing a live show in Denmark's biggest theater. Tickets on sale.
I don't even have a fucking passport.
Well, he's freaking on it now. Tickets on sale soon. Just keep your eyes out. Mouthing off Mike in Denmark's biggest theater. I don't know what it is, but he told me he got the highest capacity in that bitch.
I was number 1 in Denmark.
Bring you wonderful people.
3 days.
Number 1 in the world, number 1 in their hearts. There's somebody out there with a mouthing off a Mike flag in their crib. Tickets on sale soon, guys. I'm pushing this agenda. People in Denmark will be sick. It could be tight as fuck. They could be walking around wrestling promotions looking off a mic like, you said you were coming. Speaking
of wrestling promotions, obviously go see the Zombie King wrestle March 8th. But as well, if you're on the East Coast, go see my good brother, Top Notch Dyson Bennett, wrestling here on the East Coast at Smash Master Wrestling. I'm going to be sponsoring my man. So if you guys are into sponsoring independent promotions or independent wrestlers, hit me up. I'll send you the information. You can sponsor a wrestler. You can sponsor the show. Support your local indie. And in my case, support your best friend from back in the days, local indie. So there you have it, folks.
I was able to find the arena. Mike is going to Parken Stadium in Copenhagen, Denmark. For everybody to want to know if they have enough space, they have up to 55,000 seats available. So don't worry. Every single one of you guys in Denmark will be able to go to this show.
I'm definitely not. I'm not Big Daddy Mark, nor am I Ice Show Speed. So I'm not selling out that fucking arena. That's for damn sure.
I'll tell you one thing though. If you go to Denmark and you find out you sell a quarter of it, you still hype though.
I'm still hype, absolutely. I'm gonna be tarping off the rest of that arena though.
You're looking like an AEW show. Let me stop.
Chill. Yeah, I'm not dealing. Listen, I'll deal with just about anybody else. I'm not dealing with the AEW super fans.
Listen, it was right there. I had to.
It was low hanging fruit.
I had to grab it. They're booking really well now. I really am happy for them.
I mean, I gotta have to check out Collision from tonight because I love Timeless Tony and anything that she's got going on. So if we're back, then I'm back, baby. Then because AEW has turned me off the last couple of weeks. The Death Riders, it's been booking decisions. I have been so out of watching AEW, and I feel bad saying that because I really like it, and I'm just like, please do something different here.
It's a hard watch. It's been a hard watch. So you heard it here, folks. We're gonna be back in 2.5 hours. Mike's gonna watch Collision. We'll be back.
We'll be back for the nightcap.
We'll be back, baby.
We'll be back. No, much love to Chano here. We're out of here. There's no more shows for tonight. I'm gonna go take it easy. So is Chano. He's gonna go take care of his wonderful son.
He's sleeping. He better not be up.
No, well, you be yapping. He might have woken up. Might have heard Daddy. He said, "Hey, Pops, I'm up. What's up?"
Yeah, that's when you hit him with the nighttime spray. It's a nighttime spraying. It's a spraying a cloth. It's a 2-pack. You know what I mean?
I'm done. We gotta end this shit before this fucking goes any further. Ladies and gentlemen, go follow Chano. Go shout out Four Sides. Go follow at Four Sides OTR. Look them up on YouTube. Go subscribe. We love you. We're at it here. Thanks for watching the Nightcap, guys. We're out of here. Bye. I